for another video. We're just gonna jump right in here for week 14. I've already made my title card. I used the wood veneers that I shared with you guys in the last video from the American Craft Collection, the Twilight 1-2 Canoe or something like that, One Canoe Canoe. And so anyway, I'm using wood veneers for my title cards this for the next weeks, which would be my April weeks. I try to change them up sparingly, but then I want to keep it simple, so I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. Most of the action is happening in the back of this card, which is from Pink Fresh Collection Blogs. So that particular piece of paper was my 12 by 12 paper that I received from the Wild Hair Kit. I went ahead and cut that down into my 4 by 6 cards for my, I think this is week 14, 15, 16, and 17, I want to say. Because I started mine like right at April. And man, my whole collect app for April was full. I had multiple pictures on each day, and you guys will see that on my last week of April, which is actually this week that I'm doing this voiceover and recording. So I mean, my whole collect app was full, and I do have like a full calendar that I want to share at the end, that I decided that I want to add at the end of each of my months now. I used to do like a card like let's begin the next month or something like that from Ellie Edwards. But I wanted to put that calendar in there because I was so super surprised. Sometimes I have a day or two where I don't have a photo, so it's like blank on the little calendar of the Collect app. If you have the Collect app, you probably know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm getting off subject here. I also, this month, incorporated some Instagram photos. I didn't like how the Instagram photos printed at the Walgreens. So I did put them back in. I did the little funny, cool stuff in Instagram. And then I migrated it over into my camera library or photo library, and then put them into my Collect app so that I could add some journaling under there. And then, yeah, you see the shaking. I'm so sorry for the shaking. Hopefully I can do like a stabilizer to stabilize this video, because I have a new tripod. You remember my last video, my tripod was all broken. But anyway, I have a new one, and it's attached to the table. I don't know right now if it was a bad purchase or not, but I love the fact that I don't have to hold the camera anymore or anything like that. It's just there. But now I need to find a way to stabilize it a little bit more, so we're not having all this shaking earthquake things going around as I am reaching across the table and looking at supplies and getting more supplies. Here I had to stop the camera. I went to find some of my hearts, puffy hearts, to add. These are some Ellie Studio hearts that I did find to put on there. And I got out of frame just a tad bit. The last 4 cards at the bottom you can't see. So, this video is going to be super short and simple. I started with my title card. This is the design A, but I made it mimic the design F because I only have one 4x6 and the rest of them are 3x4 cards. Then pretty much the collection that I'm using the Pink Fresh Blogs, and it's the whole month of April. I decided that I wanted to use it because I did receive it in my hip kit, as well as my wild hair kit, as well as purchasing a couple of ephemera from scrapbook.com. So I want to go ahead and use those supplies while I have them, and they're readily available. And I love the colors because they're spring colors. This whole collection is really full of spring colors. So my May kit is on the way. I've already received my confirmation email that my hip kit is on its way. So I really want to right now it's in the packing stage, if I'm not mistaken. That's what the email said. But anyway, I really wanted to use these supplies and get my April out of the way before my May kit comes, so that I'll be able to share that with you guys as well. I am trying to make my videos a little bit shorter because I watch YouTube videos too. I love watching other project lifers, scrapbookers. I love it. But I hate sitting there for 18, 25 minutes, and all I really want to see is the end of the, layout. So, with that being said, I'm trying to make them a little bit shorter. No more 15. No more, long videos going on and on, because quite frankly, I can't even talk that long anyway. So, and you guys, trust me, you don't want to hear me talking that long. And so here also with my collect app this month, I also incorporated the backside of the collect app. If you guys want to see the how to do the backside of the collect app, just let me know. Shoot a comment below, and I'll do a video on that. I do use several apps to do my project life. I use the collect app, the Pig Frame app, also the Walgreens app because I don't print at home anymore, and Instagram. I use a lot of their filters. I use a lot of their words. If you can see, like on that one, it says karaoke and things like that. I use a lot of Instagram filters and lettering and stuff like that. So, if you want to see a video on that, this layout is pretty much done, guys. I thank you guys so much for joining me and watching my video. Stay tuned for week 15. We got that coming up next. And you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Bye.